We're going to talk about how to find the area of a trapezoid. When finding the area of the trapezoid, you can take your trapezoid, which you can see here in this picture, and imagine you pick it up, duplicate it, I guess first, duplicate it, pick it up, and then flip it so that, and put it right next to the shape that you have here. So you can see that this is the trapezoid, and we've just duplicated it and then flipped it. So my 7 centimeters is here, my 9 centimeters is here. The height is still 2 centimeters. Now, if you look at this shape, you'll see that you have a parallelogram. So what you can do is you can solve to find the area of a parallelogram. So you would find the base times the height. So we could use either of these sides. We'll use this bottom side, and we'll think 7 plus 9 equals 16 centimeters. In order to find the area of this parallelogram, we'll take 16 and times it by 2. 16 times 2 equals 32 centimeters squared. So we know that the area of this parallelogram is 32 centimeters squared, but we don't need the area of the entire parallelogram. We just need the area of this trapezoid right here. When you look at this parallelogram, you can see that that is exactly half of the parallelogram, the trapezoid shape is. So I can just take my 32 and divide that by 2, or in half, and that will give me 16 centimeters squared. So when looking at the formula for an area of a trapezoid, you have 1/2, then you have the height times A plus B. So let's see where that formula comes from. The A plus B are the bases of the parallelogram. Change color so you can kind of see this. So the base of the parallelogram are right here. They are the 2 parallel sides of the trapezoid, because every trapezoid has at least one pair of parallel sides, which are right here, 7 and 9. So if you take those sides and plug them in, we have 7 plus 9, because this would be A and this could be B. Doesn't matter which one of those you do as A or B, and we're going to add those together, which then give us 16. Okay, and then we're going to times that by the height, which is 2. So 2 times 16 equals 32. And then we're going to divide that, or times that by half, which gives us 16 centimeters squared. So let's try another one really quick. Let's see if the same thing can apply there. Okay, so first let's duplicate it and flip it. Okay, because this is a duplicate of this other side flipped, we know that this is 5 feet. We know that this side is 7 feet. We know the height is 11 feet. Okay, and now we've got a parallelogram. So we can add the sides together, the 7 plus the 5, to give us 12 feet. And then we can use the area of a parallelogram formula to find the total area of that shape, which would be the base, which is 12, times the height, which is 11, which would give us 132 feet squared. But we don't need the area for the entire shape. We just need the area for this trapezoid over here, which is exactly half of that shape. So we could divide that by 2. goes into 13 6 times. 2 goes into 12 6 times, which would give us a total of 66 feet squared. Okay, so let's look at it now using the area formula. And see where we get that area formula from. So once again, we're looking at our parallel sides, which are this 5 feet and this 7 feet. We'll say that area, the base A is the 5 feet, the base B is the 7 feet. So if we do 5 plus 7, we're going to get 12. And then we're going to times that by the height, which is 11. And that will give us 132. And then we're going to divide that in half, which will give us 66 feet squared. So this formula is essentially doing the exact same thing that we're doing by copying the shape and flipping it and attaching it to the trapezoid that's already there to create a parallelogram. And we're solving for the entire parallelogram because we're doing A plus B, and then we're timesing it by the height, and then we're dividing it in 2 to just find the half of that shape that we want, which is that trapezoid.